All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, all of you wise builders. It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Excited that you're here. Excited about just pouring into everybody that's going to be here. This is Wise Builders Live. I told you I'm going to start doing this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you are looking, let me just say it this way. If you are a person that feels like you've got a message that you're carrying and you need a blueprint and you need to learn how to get that out there and create income online, I want to help you do that. And so my goal is I want to help 1,000 wisdom led messengers create income online. I know so many people, whether it's an author, a pastor, a coach, a creative, that they have amazing wisdom locked up on the inside of them, but many of them have to balance work and life and their calling. And I just believe there's a better way to do this thing. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'm jumping on live every single day, just giving you value, helping you create a business and a life that you were intended to live. And for those of you that find great value in this, please let me know in the comments. I always love hearing from the people that are watching. So when you jump on, whether you're on Instagram or if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, just hit me in the comments. I have the ability to see all the comments here. I'd love to hear from you, where you're watching from, where you're at, and any questions that you might have. So if you've got questions, share it. I see my friend Eric Strobeck on YouTube. Love you guys, man. Thank you so much for what you guys do for my family. The Strobecks have been partners and friends with our ministry, and anything that we've done, they've always been a huge support for us. So we're so thankful. But we're just doing everything that we can to provide value. I believe there's an entrepreneurial revolution happening in the earth, and I believe it's coming through kingdom people. Kingdom people have always been brilliant thinkers, and it's time for us to see the day of the influencer era die and voices of wisdom, truth, kingdom thinkers take their place back in the culture. And so, man, that's what I'm dedicated to doing. You can see on the screen there, our goal, our mission is we want to help 1,000 wisdom led messengers create income online. And we do that through the Wise Builders Creator Academy. So we'll talk about that a little more later. Just giving Facebook a minute to send out those invites. You know how it is. Some of y'all are just now getting the notification that says Mark is live. And listen, you don't want to miss today's session. So while we're warming up, go ahead and drop your name, your niche, and where you're tuning in from. I want to know who I've got in the room today. And if you're watching the replay, I want you to type the word replay in the comments so I can circle back and connect with you. And I'll go back and check every single one. So don't be shy. Either me or somebody on my team is going to see that comment. So let's start with a little roll call. If you've had even one person like or comment or DM you this week, I want you to drop a thumbs up emoji in the chat right now, because today's training is going to show you how to turn that engagement into something real. Okay. And it's going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. Again, just going to give it a few minutes here, not even a few minutes, a few seconds here, just to see if we got some more comments, people that are coming in. Really excited about, really excited about training you guys today. All right. So let me hit you with this. Okay. When's the last time a like paid your bills? Okay. When's the last time a heart reaction to something you posted online covered your mortgage? Or when's the last time a great post comment actually funded your freedom? Well, the answer is never. Engagement feels good, but here's the harsh truth. If you don't know how to convert that engagement into real conversations, into real clients, into real sales, you're just entertaining people. And the crazy part is, you might be closer than you think. You might already have the attention you need. You just haven't been trained in how to move it. So today I'm going to give you the exact system that I use to turn simple engagement into paying clients in 48 hours or less. And friend, this isn't theory. This isn't a vague idea. This is something that's happening right now, something I do daily, and we see sales come in. So this is a step-by-step framework you can literally start using today. So stick with me for the next few moments, and I promise you, you'll never look at a like or a comment the same way again. And by the way, if you've ever had engagement that went nowhere, if you've ever posted something that got attention but never turned into sales, just type me in the comments. Come on. If you've posted something, it got attention, but it's never made you money, type me in the comments, because you're about to see why that happens and how to fix it. I'm looking at the comments, guys. I'm looking in. All right. Again, the Strobeck's there from Spring Hill, Tennessee. I've got Daryl from Michigan. He's changing drivers' lives. Come on, Daryl's a part of the Wise Builders Creator Academy. That's amazing. Glad you guys are here. So let me tell you about one of my clients, because this is going to sound familiar. She had a post that did okay. It wasn't nothing viral, not crazy, just a decent post. It got about 47 likes and a handful of comments. And normally she would have said, that's nice, maybe even screenshotted it and moved on. But this time we applied the system that I'm teaching you today. She reached out, started conversations, asked the right questions, and within 48 hours, she had booked $5,000 worth of business directly from that engagement. Same audience, same content. The difference wasn't the post, it's what she did with the post. Now, maybe you felt this before. You get excited when your content lands, people are liking, people are commenting. For a moment, you feel that buzz. Hey, these people see me, but then nothing, no sales, no follow-up, and you're left thinking, what am I missing? Guys, I've been there too. I remember early in my journey, I had a post that got the most likes I'd ever seen, dozens and dozens of people engaging. And you know what happened? Absolutely nothing. I didn't make a single sale. Why? Because I didn't have a system for engagement. I thought attention was the finish line, when really attention is just the starting line. And once I learned how to move from attention to conversation, from conversation to client, the whole game changed. So now, before I break down the system, I want to anchor this in real data, because I don't want you to think this is just some personal trick that I came up with. This is real world business strategy, okay? If you are looking to start an online business, if you're looking to start a business in general, these principles will actually change your life. So let's jump in. HubSpot, one of the biggest names in online marketing today. They ran a study on what they call the speed to lead. And here's what they found. Leads contacted within 5 minutes are 21 times more likely to convert than leads contacted after 30 minutes. Now, I want you to think about that. Same person, same interest, same content. The only difference, timing. See, Harvard Business Review backed this up. They discovered that the single biggest reason companies lose deals isn't price, and it isn't even competition. It's delay. People raise their hand, they show interest, and then the business is too slow to respond. I'll give you a real world example. You've probably been there yourself. You see an ad or a post, you click, you're excited, you even fill out your name and your email, and then nobody follows up for days. And by the time they finally call you, you've lost the spark. You've moved on. Someone else has your attention. See, that's exactly what happens when you don't know how to move fast on social engagement. That like or that comment is a spark, and you've got 48 hours to fan it into flame. And if you wait too long, it dies out. Now, have you ever had someone message you out of the blue, but because you didn't respond right away, the opportunity fizzled? If that's ever happened, I just want you to type yes in the chat. I want to see how many of you have experienced that pain. Come on. Come on, this is an interactive time together. So make sure you jump in the comments. But friend, the reality is you're not alone. This is why this system matters. It's not about being pushy. It's about being present when their interest is at its highest. And if you can do that, you'll never run out of clients. So I'm going to give you 3 moves that you can make, again, that you can apply right now. 3 moves to monetize the engagement that you already have on social media. So let's start with move number 1. And if you're ready, I want you to type yes in the chat. If you're getting this, if you're getting value from this, and you're ready to hear these 3 steps, I want you to just type yes in the chat. I'm not moving on until I see a yes in the chat. Come on. There's 1 yes. Come on. Eric's ready. Who else? Come on. Somebody else type yes in the chat. When I get another yes, then I'm going to jump into the 3 moves that you can make to monetize your engagement. Boom. All right. So first move number 1 is identify the signal. Okay. The first move is simple. Identify the signal. A like isn't just a like. A comment isn't just a comment. A DM is not just a DM. Each one is a signal. It's someone waving their hand and saying, I see you. And most people treat these signals like background noise. They think, oh, cool, someone liked my post, and they scroll on. But the wise builder sees it differently. Every single engagement is a door cracked open. And your job isn't to kick the door down. It's simply to notice that the door is open and step through it. So let me give you an example. I had a student who was a fitness coach. He posted a video about staying consistent with workouts. It maybe got like 25 likes. He ignored them at first, but then he realized each like was someone signaling interest. So he reached out to 5 of them, 3 responded, 2 booked calls, and 1 became a paid client. That's 1 client from 1 single post, not because it went viral, but because he treated engagement as a signal, not just a stat. So I want you to drop a fire emoji in the chat if you're starting to see likes differently now. They're not just numbers, they're signals. So I want to see that fire emoji in the comments right now, guys, because I want to make sure you're getting this. You've got to see that what is being posted, or when people like something, comment something, they're saying, hey, I'm engaging with your stuff. Let's talk. I'm interested. Instead of, oh, that's cool, somebody liked my post. These are not numbers. These are signals. Okay. You ready to move on to signal number 2? Signal number 2, start the conversation. See, the second move is where most people mess it up. Either they never reach out at all, or they reach out and instantly pitch. But both are wrong, guys. The right move is to start a natural conversation. I want you to think about it this way. If someone complimented your shoes in real life, you wouldn't say, great, want to buy my course? You'd smile and say, thanks. Do you like this style too? And you would create connection before you ever made an ask. So let me give you a little example here, like a script here, if you will. So let's say that someone comments, great post. Well, then a natural response would be, thanks. Curious, are you working on this right now or just exploring? Okay, that's the way we enter into natural conversation. Let's say that somebody puts a like on a video that you made about content strategy. So a response would be like, hey, thanks for engaging on my video. Are you creating content for your business already? Or are you thinking about starting? That's natural conversation. If you get a DM from somebody that says, man, I really love your work, then an appropriate natural response would be, hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Tell me a little bit about what you're building right now. And see, notice the pattern here. You're not selling, you're just opening a conversation. you're giving them space to share their world. And when they talk, they give you the keys to how you can help. Guys, if you've ever been pitched too fast and it turns you off instantly, I want you to type too fast in the comments, because that's how your audience feels when you rush. Come on, let's see it in the comments. I want to see people interact in here. Just put in the comments, too fast. It's too fast. We don't want to just pitch right out the gate. We want to create natural connection, natural conversation. I think many people forget that this is social media. It's not just a place to throw something out there. You've got to create natural connection through social media. So don't forget to be social. Okay. Who's ready for move number 3? Come on. Move number 3. I'm teaching you some good stuff right here, folks. Okay. Move number 3 is offer the next step. So now, once you've identified the signal, started the conversation, now you have to do the third move, which is offer the next step. And let me make this clear. The next step is not always your paid program. Sometimes the next step is a free resource. Sometimes it's inviting them to your live training. Sometimes it's booking a call. The key is alignment. Offer the step that makes sense based on what they've told you. So let me give you a few examples here, okay? If someone's struggling with content, you can say, hey, I've got a free checklist that can help you with that. Want me to send it over? Boom. Not only have you started natural conversation, but now you're giving them free resources that builds trust. Then someone says that they're trying to start a business. And then you can say, hey, I did a training on exactly that. Want the link? You're being helpful. It's a natural conversation. You're sending them a resource. Someone shares that they're serious about making money online. Then your response can be, sounds like you'd be a great fit for a free strategy call with our team. Want me to send you the booking link? Boom. See, one of my students used this exact same framework. A woman commented on her post, and instead of pitching, she asked a question. The woman responded, shared her struggles, and within 2 days, they were on a Zoom call, and that conversation turned into a $3,000 sale, all from one comment. That's the power of offering the next step. So you're not forcing people into a funnel. They're walking into it naturally. So if that resonates with you and you're starting to get this, I want you to type next step into the comments right now. If you can see yourself applying this into your DMs this week, next step. Listen, an offer that you don't make is an offer they can't take. What's up, Rock Davis? I see you over there. Glad you're here. So let me give it to you this way. Let's put this into practice right now. I don't want this to just be information. You're going to experience it, okay? So I want you to drop the topic of your last post in the comments. It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a reel, a story, or even just a written post. And I'm going to show you right here live how to turn a comment on that post into a conversation that leads somewhere, okay? And take a drink of water while you do that. Come on. Drop the topic of your last post in the comments. Doesn't have to be perfect. Could be a reel, a story, even just a written post. I'm going to show you right here live how to turn a comment on that post into a conversation that leads somewhere, okay? Health as a driver, not a waterer. That's good. So, Daryl, you're posting out there, Big Truck Nation, and you're saying health as a driver, not a waddler. And I know what you mean. People get out of shape when they're on the road. So if somebody comments and said, man, that's really strong. I love this post. Then that's a great time, Daryl, to go back to that person and say, hey, I'm going to put this up on the screen real quick. So Daryl's has Big Truck Nation, always sending posts out there for truck drivers. And so Daryl, somebody says on their great post, a great way to follow up with them is to either comment or send them a DM and say, "Hey, um, just out of curiosity, first say this: Hey, thanks for your comment on the post. Just got a question for you. How's your health? And is this something like that you're working on, or something that you're looking to work towards?" Just simple, natural conversation where you're genuinely caring for that person and saying, "Hey, look, I care about you enough to identify the signal, start the conversation." And the conversation here would be, "Hey, look, man, I don't want you to be a waddler. So where are you at in the journey? Or is this something that you're looking to do, or is this something you're already engaged in?" And find out where they're at. Okay. I see another comment here from James, and he said his last post was 3 ways to build better habits. That's awesome. So let's imagine someone comments, "This is so true." So 3 ways to build better habits. James posts this, and somebody comments, "This is so true." James, this is how you're going to respond. Okay. Totally agree. Curious, are you working on building new habits right now, or just looking for some ideas? Okay. You guys see the difference? James isn't selling, he's opening. He's turning a casual comment into a doorway for deeper conversation. Guys, here's another one from Stephanie. She posted, "My favorite tools for staying organized." And let's just say that someone comments on that and said, "Love this. Thanks for sharing." Stephanie could respond by saying, "Glad it was helpful. Do you run your own business, or are you just trying to get more organized personally?" Again, simple, not pushy, but notice how it shifts the interaction from a flat comment to a live conversation. See, engagement is opportunity if you treat it that way. Okay. Guys, if this is clicking for you, if you can already see just how just 1 or 2 of these conversations could turn into clients, I want you to drop a fire emoji in the chat right now. Come on, man. I want to see you interact with this stuff. I want to see you interact. Drop a fire emoji in the chat right now. I want to know who's seeing the light bulb moment here. Okay. This is all about creating value for you guys. It's all about helping your business, helping those of you that are wisdom-led messengers create impact and income online. All right. So let's lock this in before we close out, okay? Because I don't just want you to hear this. I want you to remember it when you open your phone today, okay? 3 moves. Write them down, save them in your notes, tattoo them on your brain, okay? Move number 1, identify the signal. Every like, comment, DM, it's not noise, it's a signal. It's someone saying, "I see you." And from now on, I want you to look at every single engagement like an open door. And if you do nothing else today, just change how you see engagement, not as numbers, not as vanity, but as signals. Okay. Move number 2, start the conversation. Don't pitch, don't pounce, just open. Ask a question that gives them space. Remember, if someone says "nice post," your response is "thanks. Are you working on this right now, or just exploring?" Keep it light, keep it natural, but keep it moving forward. Okay. Move number 3, offer the next step. And here's the beauty: you already have the next steps. If you're in Wise Builders Creator Academy, you've got a freebie, you've got a training, you've got a call. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to extend the bridge. So if the conversation is alive, invite them to the next thing that makes sense. Okay. Signals, conversation, next step. That's it. That's the system. And it works whether you have 100 followers or 100,000 followers. Okay. So picture this: you post something tomorrow, it gets 23 likes. You don't shrug it off anymore. You see signals. You reach out, you start conversations. 2 days later, you're on a Zoom with a potential client. By the end of the week, you've enrolled someone who was literally sitting in your comment section. What would change for your business if you did that consistently? What would change for your income? What would change for your confidence? I can tell you this, life gets a whole lot lighter when you know you're not depending on an algorithm to bless you with a viral post. You have a system, and a system gives you freedom. Now, guys, here's what I want you to do next. You ready? If you're looking for DM scripts like this, if you're looking for exact word for word lines that you can use to turn a like into a conversation and a conversation into a client, all I want you to do is drop the word wise in the comments right now. And my team's going to reach out to you. Don't just watch me do this. Get the scripts in your hands, because when you've got the exact words to say, the fear goes away and you won't second guess yourself. You'll just do it. Now, guys, I'm not promising you just to give you DM scripts. This is just one small portion of what we teach people inside of Wise Builders Creator Academy. But I want you to get the exact DM script. This is something I give to everybody that becomes a member of our academy. And for those of you guys who are serious and you're tired of wondering where the next client's coming from, and you're ready to build a digital product business that gives you both income and freedom, I want you to go to markcasto.co/academy, and I want you to book a call with our team today. Guys, this isn't a discovery call. This is a strategy session where we'll look at your wisdom, your niche, and your goals and show you exactly how to package it into a business that could get you to a $10,000 plus a month and beyond. Imagine this, guys. You book a call today, and in 48 hours, you're no longer stuck wondering if this will work for you. You've actually got a plan. You've got clarity, and you've got people walking with you who have done it before. And that's what Wise Builders Creator Academy is all about. So here's your homework. Okay, I'm going to give you some homework here. Drop the word wise if you want more information about our Creator Academy, or you can just go to markcasto.co/academy and book your call if you're ready to start building your freedom. And tomorrow, guys, same time, same place, we're tackling the #1 killer of online sales: silence in the DMs. Guys, you know that feeling when someone stops responding. And I'll show you how to break through that without being pushy. You don't want to miss it. So God bless you guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And guys, if you are ready to start building an online business and you need help, guys, I'd love for you to book a call with our team. Let's get you inside of Wise Builders, and I'll personally help you build that business. All right, guys, God bless you. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.